physical melee DPS heroes, as not so much the extra armor as the slow that it creates on the other heroes. They don't attack as fast, they don't run as quick. Their chasing will be held down a little bit. Even though I do believe that is one of the strengths of the Scourge at this time, is their great chasing ability. Slardar Sprint, Grave Chill on Visage is going to be able to slow down the enemy hero as well as increase his speed. As well as Night Stalker at nighttime. Is Night Stalker at nighttime? You know. Solid turn on Sprint, continuing to run. Stun going off, and down goes this Weaver for first blood as Soul Assumption, there it is, Soul Assumption will bring him down in such a powerful skill, like I was saying in this trialing. I really don't feel that the Sentinel should be aggressive at this point, as the Scourge, they definitely have a stronger trialing with the Visage in it. Another great thing about the Scourge team is they have a lot of strong single target nukes, so whoever they are really trying to focus down in this laning stage is really going to get brought down. They can really be aggressive, they can really put them away early. The Sentinel strengths in this game, I believe, they have a lot of AoE. Once they get into team fights, they're really going to be able to bring down the other team fairly quickly if they clump up or can get a few in a group, as well as they have pretty good mobility in terms of the Sakuchi, the Puck being able to escape with Illusionary Orb and Phase Shift, as well as this Wind Run. That was a little difficult for me to say, those two W's. Will be very good in terms of trying to run away. However, I do believe that it will be a little null and void with the great movement, speed, and chaseability that I just mentioned with the Scourge. If I had to put any weaknesses on the Sentinel team, I would say that they are pretty level dependent and are extremely dependent on that Weaver getting a Radiance, as that is where later in the game all of their DPS will really come from. This Weaver's Radiance damage over time and the physical DPS that he puts out. And if I had to put a weakness on the Scourge team, I would really say that they don't have anything to go late. They really are pigeonholing themselves in the middle section of this game. They really are going to need to gank a lot, really keep the Sentinel down, get a really big advantage in the laning and middle part of the game, to the point where the Sentinel, even though it might be late game, don't seem late game because of how well they've been held down. As well as all the physical DPS that they are going to depend on later, the Scourge. There's so many counters to it in Dota now, with the Force Staff and the Ethereal Blade. Just two items that can be very detrimental to a physical DPS team as they are going on this Dirge. Down goes the Dirge as the Night Stalker comes around to gank. They will continue to chase. You see in the Slardar Sprint, he will, as a slow coming off, will be catching up to this Lich, and Lich will also go down. And this is what I'm talking about. This is very, very good job of the Night Stalker reaching 6, rotating around, and getting some good kills that they desperately need, keeping down the other team. And even though you didn't kill this Weaver isn't in range of creeps, this Weaver isn't getting any farm, this Weaver isn't doing anything but hoping to fight another day. As we see this Puck now rotating back towards bottom, but then the Night Stalker with his quick movement speed is going to get a little bit more farm at mid and really force the Puck to go back. And this is something that is going to be a little difficult for the Puck. You can't really try to stick with this Night Stalker, because the Night Stalker is going to be able to get from top to bottom much quicker than you will, and you will just spend most of your time chasing him more than helping out your team. At top we see the 30 and 9 Windrunner, very good farm, as it very well should be. This Clockwork is diving, going in on this Weaver as the Clockwork is starting to take some damage, and I'm not sure that was such a good idea, being really aggressive, diving really far. He still had Windrun, I believe. I'm not sure you were going to be able to get that kill regardless. Being aggressive are the Sentinel as they continue to chase the Slardar. Very low health. He's really going to need to turn around and attack, and oof, he will live. That was very, very close. However, he does not go down, and we apologize that, as apparently the Night Stalker gets a kill on this Windrunner as he was able to rotate up to top with the help of that clockwork, able to bring him down. And that kill was really based upon the fact that the Sentinel did not get wards up. The Sentinel are really going to need to keep wards up all game long, as the ganking of the Sentinel is really their only tool of advancing themselves further in the game. And keeping wards up at all times is really just going to give your team the heads up on what's going down and being able to move into a safe environment when need be, and also let that bottom lane know, hey, you're not in danger because Night Stalker's moving towards top. Night Stalker TPing in at bottom though, rotating around, trying to be very aggressive, coming in for a gank. We see a nuke kind of silence going off in the Dirge, followed by a Slardar stun. Frostno's there engaging, and down goes the Dirge to a Soul Assumption. They clumped up a little bit, and Puck was able to get a good ultimate, getting a few heroes. However, they're not really able to pick anybody off, or the Sentinel, as this Night Stalker just tower died. Didn't accomplish anything really yet. Took a bunch of damage from that tower though. Continuing to go on this Puck, drops an urn, charge on the Puck, another stun going off, and another nuke, and down goes the Puck. The Scourge are doing a very, very good job right now, being aggressive in the fact that they are taking advantage of the fact that the Sentinel aren't high enough level to defend yet. This Lich needs to be 6, and oh wow, continuing to move on this Lich, and he will go down as that does so much damage. 1 right click, 2 right clicks, down goes the Lich, and the Sentinel really could do nothing about it. This Weaver getting ultimate put on him, trying to run away.